Oh, hi. Hey, it's me. There's an opening thing. I'm always not ready for it when I've saved on one of these. Rumors of a Reaper, you say? Hey, wait a minute. Did we not see this one already? I hope I didn't forget to save. Because what it looks like to me is that we have to do the whole flame search thing again. Yes, because we definitely saw this, didn't we? This is where he asked us about the... Wait, why am I male? Oh, I see. I understand. I was for the thing I recorded just a playthrough of another file so I could verify if that whole thing I said about you regenerating your pulses after the fight with Miquelon, like the first fight with Miquelon. I wasn't sure if that was true, so I played through a new file like real quickly to get up to that point. As you can see, I took an hour out of my life for that, I guess just because I needed to prove to myself that I was right. Wow, that's petty of me. Anyways, wrong file. Hey, that's me, we're adorable. Mac here with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, our Azure Moon Maddening run. I was terrified that I was going to have to do that whole wandering for a bit again. I have a few notes since last time. Most of them were just idle thoughts I had in between last time and now. One thought, so I thought, because we never actually classed out Sylvain as monk for his little magic +2 plus the drawback thing, and he might want those. I don't think we'll do that right now. Maybe we will class him back there just to get the mastery for that. I'm not sure. I did more fishing and got more money along the way. It doesn't look like I have that much, so I don't know why I thought to note that I had more money. I got the Armor Slayer up to Armor Slayer Plus, although I don't know why I thought that was worth mentioning either. My notes are just dumb for this episode, apparently. I've been worrying a lot about Ingrid not having any good attack spells, right? Well, we're in luck because she, as soon as you class a mage, you get fire just as a basic thing for that class, which while not as like wildly powerful as these, it's a very basic attack spell. So it's got you probably get 10 uses out of it, and it's got like 90% chance to hit or something like that. So it'll be much easier for her to start putting in the work. Oh, she's almost up to C+. How wicked is that? Also, I was reading around on the wiki for other reasons. That's right. I was trying to figure out at what point Maddening was added, so I could verify whether or not I was right about my guess, which was that it was like September of the first year. Or no, I don't remember what my guess was, but it was wrong by like 2 months. Anyways, I found out that you get a new title screen for doing Maddening raw without New Game Plus. So that's pretty cool. I have one here that just says activities because we still have 3 activity points. That's cool. And the last one, actually, I probably should have read this before I started because I played this game with the French subtitles on for a while at some point because I was like I live in Canada and it's good to know both. And I barely know any French, so I like to try and I sometimes will play a game or watch a show in French just to keep myself a little sharp in that regard. It usually doesn't work so well. However, aside from some funny linguistic things that are different in the French version, like there are a few like descriptions of things that I just found funnier in French. Like if you meet Mercy on the Goddess Tower on the night of the ball, in the English, I mean, there's no dub for it. The voice dub is either English or Japanese because it's a huge game. But the subtitles are in French now, as you can well see. And if you meet Mercy on the Goddess Tower in English, she says she asks why you're there, and you can say I was just wandering around or I was here waiting for you. And if you do that, she says, "Oh, Professor, you're such a charmer, aren't you?" or something like that. But the French subtitles say, "Wow, you're a seductress, aren't you?" So which I found. Like I found that pretty funny that was like they didn't have any better word. They were like, that's probably the closest thing. Because it has a much more accusational tone. And other few funny things like that are changed, and some of the spell names are different and cool. But the one thing that I found very strange is that the motivation icons are different in French. They're different colors and a little differently designed as well. Normally, if you have zero, like Dimitri here, it's sort of like pale blue, and with this nothing face. If you have a little, then it's like a yellow smiley face, but here it's orange. And if you have a lot, then it's like a and it's green. But here it's pink and it's more like which is very weird to me. And all I did was change the language of my console to French, and that's what changed that. And I won't change it back just yet because I don't want to reset my console again. So we can play with French subtitles for a bit and see all this funny stuff that's different. But holy crap, we've got supports to do. I didn't realize that. Oh, right. Oh my god. So we've got supports to do, and this is only like the first free day, right? So we've got a few battles to do, including some a hard mission and a paralogue to protect the weak. Accusations of having been originating from the tragedy of Dusker, the Duskurians, so the people of Dusker, are carrying since the something. This is therefore that Dedu receives a new inquietant. I guess that's like bad news. On this day of magic, mysterious creatures are surfacing a little throughout. One of them, something maybe even a good way to fight. Anyways, sport time. I think we better do that first, right? Before we do the activities and stuff. I don't know that there's much else to do around the monastery. We've already spoken to everyone. Yes, it looks that way. And also, you can end this month early if you go to that glowing ball right there, and just like you can start it. But there's that functionally just cheats you out of these 3 days, in fact. So what you probably generally I think want to do is do battles on these days, and then do another explore here, get all you can out of that, and then go talk to the thing. I don't even know what happens if you skip this last day. I'm assuming they just find out where to go, but it may be that it's like it's harder to do. Like somehow maybe if you leave it this long, there are more enemies in the mission or something like that. Oh, we have Catherine and Dorothea's birthdays coming up, but we won't be able to do Dorothea's, unfortunately. Anniversary of the Lesser Alliance. Wonderful. I promise I won't keep the French on for many episodes after this, but it is just funny to play it for a bit with it on. I think let's take care of the supports first, so that I don't run out of time for them, because supports are kind of the most important thing. God damn it! I care about supporting my friends. Hey, Hanneman. Yep, this is troubling. She's probably still alive. Who am I meeting in the tea terrace?
Professor.
Oh, it's Hanneman. Oh my God, you're so much taller than me. Hi. Yes, please.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you.
Likewise.
I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
Well, I wouldn't have gone all the way to your room if I didn't. What do you want and why? These are not very nice. Why? Why?
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff.
Those can both be true, although one of them probably isn't.
Research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I cared about such things.
When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past.
Ah, nice.
What was the
Anything interesting?
Of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I
mean, not much, considering I didn't hang out with family.
I must admit.
This is one problem with playing it in a language I don't fully understand. My past doesn't mean anything to me. Have you something, like a problem with me, I think is maybe what or a question for me, or a problem with me, or have you started an inquiry on me, something like that. I think my past doesn't affect me. Is sort of, maybe this one's slightly more polite though. Have you, whatever this is?
Nothing so crass as an investigation.
An investigation.
No,
have you started an investigation on me?
Researched.
Okay.
I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy.
Oh, well, that can't have been much more interesting. They were just like, she killed some stuff.
Of course, I also contacted Gerald.
Hit me with an axe!
Mercenary friends.
Wasn't fun.
Your father does keep rather interesting company.
And few, if I understand it.
I'm excited to share with you what I learned.
What's
I
that?
do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account.
I almost guarantee you know more than I
The
do.
story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Zeros.
All right, that tracks.
There was a woman at the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
First, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong.
Right, because Gerald said that I was born many years after leaving the monastery, which does not make sense either, because that would make me like 15.
As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later. Gerald was taken as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported.
Which it isn't.
If you were born sooner,
It's not reported at all, exactly.
The story would be quite different, would it not?
Yeah. I don't know, or my dad has his secrets. I don't know.
It is intriguing, though, yes?
I'd say.
Why is your age so difficult to pin down?
Because he has his secrets.
For example, Gerald
I should have said the other one, damn it.
spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years.
Yeah, but he also just kind of doesn't talk about it, so like, how much of it can really be described as a secret?
Definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. your father and yourself were a strong pair.
Oh.
Warriors to be respected and feared.
Well, ouch. I don't...
You in particular.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
In fact, many came to know you as
The Ashen Demon. That much
They
I know.
say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face.
Ah,
The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts.
well, I wouldn't say no emotion. There were emotions, all right.
So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before.
Yes, but it's probably more than I
The
knew.
next step in my research
I didn't know everyone
is
was
to
afraid of
ask
me.
your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past.
All right,
appearances.
how much do you need? A pint? 3 liters? Get it over with. Oh, okay. Great, that'll happen later. Fun. I don't have to... Great. All right. Oh, man, we've got so many supports. Let's start with Dedu. Who have we got? Dedu and Dimitri, B. Oh, this might be one of the ones I have problems with.
Always with that man from Dusker. How strange.
I'll bet he used some dirty tricks to gain his favor. That's how those scoundrels from Dusker operate.
What a pleasant conversation you seem to be having. May I join? Please, continue.
Protective boyfriend Dimitri has entered.
Your Highness, I was just...
I said continue.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
They say casually walking away.
Such foolishness runs rampant.
It must appear strange to them. To
I think I
see me
skipped some words
always
there.
in your company.
Does it bother you to do?
Of course not. However,
Let me guess. You take exception to the gossip that you use dirty tricks to obtain your position. Is that it?
I mean, no doubt.
that does perturb me, but not for my own sake. I am concerned about your Highness's reputation.
We're not talking about my feelings, but yours. As far as I'm concerned, those fools can talk nonsense until their tongues fall out.
Which I wish would happen, but, you know, it's
I am
sort of not how it
afraid
works.
I cannot agree.
Oh, jeez.
But if you were not concerned for your honor in this instance, then why did you intervene?
Because it is my duty to do so. The day my father was killed, I saw the swine who did it. They were not of Dusker. I saw that, knew it beyond a doubt, and yet I was unable to prevent the massacre that followed. Nor could I clear away the dishonor of regicide that has unjustly clung to you and your people. I will not rest until I make up for that. I owe you, just as I owe the spirits of those I let die.
I do consider Fargus to be abhorrent. But you are an exception. You offered me your hand, and pulled me out from an abyss of suffering and death.
In the subtitles, it's just, you pulled me out of hell.
You risked your life to save a foreigner you had never met. The moment you extended your hand, I decided that only for your sake would I live the remainder of my life, and I would cast it aside in an instant if my death were to your benefit. For that reason, I cannot consider myself your friend. There are still many in the kingdom who despise the people of Dusker. It would be selfish of me to stand by your side as an equal.
Dedu,
Your Highness?
do you really believe I care one bit about the chatter of the ignorant?
Of course not. Please forgive my impudence.
I understand the intention of your words. Still, they grieve me. If you wish it so, you may continue to think of yourself as my vassal. I clearly cannot stop you. We need not be anything more or anything less. If that is what you wish to do, so be it.
Your Highness.
Ah, that was intense. Sorry, I didn't really speak at all during that one. That one's just very important. Although it does crest over like one of the problems I have a bit of with their the representation of that, because they do almost, and this is obviously not what their intention is. So it doesn't bug me like it's not like it ruins it for me or anything like that, but because what they're trying to do is show that like Dimitri isn't just like, oh, woe is the past, so all kinds of bad stuff happened there, there's, you know, Dusker had bad stuff and I had bad stuff, it was sad. He like legitimately is like furious with the injustice that has been committed against his people. It's not like he's just conflating it with his own tragedy. He is like legitimately aware of this thing as a separate issue and feels very responsible for it because he didn't do anything to stop what happened after. because no one would listen to him. But like strictly with the way that the scenes play out, it sometimes does feel like there is like a hint of like a white savior role coming in for Dimitri, which is like wildly uncomfortable. But it's obviously not what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do is show that Dedue is so fiercely attached to Dimitri that it doesn't matter if they're friends, as he says. Even though that's not how he really feels, he does want to be friends. And Dimitri is so fiercely attached to the idea of justice for his people that he like kind of reciprocates that. He's like, well, fine, if you're not going to be my friend, then we'll just have to work through this thing and like as vassal and lord or whatever. It is an intense ass scene and a good one. Oh man, there was just that little discomfort that always like to pokes at me when I watch that, but it's a drop in the bucket of wow, that's a good scene. Annie and Ash, this is gonna be so much better than like make me want to die less.
Technique. Go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
Yay!
Isn't it fun to learn?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't
You're
think he ever
great at this,
disagreed
you
with
know.
that. He's just
you really
has
seem to
anxiety
have all
about
the
it.
answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
It's a wild talent of hers, I know. It's like, sometimes, like, some people have to motivate themselves to learn, and I mean, for the gameplay, you have to do that for her, but, like, she learns to motivate.
Well,
It's wild.
Studying was something of a necessity for me.
It's an
What do you
incredibly impressive thing.
My father was one of the king's knights. One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother.
I know, it's almost like you shouldn't do that to your family.
Hear that. Losing a father so suddenly? I completely understand.
After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout
Sorry, the
believer,
subtitles threw me there.
so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Here? Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy.
And look where that
I needed
hint
to
got
get
you.
there so I could search for my father.
Now you're a
The
super
problem
knight, and you
was
did
that
find
I
your
needed
dad.
money to get in, lots of it, and I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery in Ferdiad first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I
And you got a scholarship.
studied tirelessly until I finally earned
'Cause you're really
myself
good
a
at magic.
recommendation.
Which is why you can hit people with lightning
So
axes.
for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that.
Right, but he's like into storybooks and stuff, so that's kind of how it's
Now I
easier
have
for him to
other
rationalize
reasons
it.
for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here.
Aw, Annie, you will.
I'm
I feel so
studying hard
protected.
so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that. I'm going to follow your example.
No, that's so sweet. Me too. Ash and I can be Annie's fan club. All right, Mercy has one with Dimitri and Annie. Oh, okay, we have to do Annie. Oh, but wait, this one is. Uh-oh.
Okay, Mercy. This time we're gonna be really good and get the supplies with no detours. You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's what this. Oh my god, sometimes the subtitles are. Wow. I think maybe it's that the subtitles are not translated. They're not translated into the French from the English. They might be translated into the French from the Japanese. So it may be that some of them that don't, because they didn't actually make a dub for it. They just translated it as long as it needed to be. So it doesn't match as much like the length of the English ones.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Uh-oh.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
Don't talk to her. She knows axes.
Annie, is this a friend of yours? I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Go away, please.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to
That's
worry,
not accurate.
silly little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous.
Whoa.
Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way?
I think she can. Oh shit, I skipped that.
What?
Annie, run!
Pwah. Nice moves, both of you.
This is far enough. We should be safe. I hope so.
Dang.
But what were you thinking? That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
She was afraid.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy. You're actually blaming me for this?
No, no.
I don't even know you anymore. Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Oh, it's a fight. They're having a fight. No, my two champions, they're fighting. This cannot stand. You know, I actually am going to swap it back to English because I didn't realize that the subtitles would throw me so hard about when to hit the next button. The Bootmobile. Still, it's quite fun to play it in French. And I've heard that if you take those two to dinner now, I mean, you might recall before that when we took them to dinner, they have a conversation where, and he goes, "Oh, this is delicious, but it's nowhere near as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy." And that's very sweet and fun. But apparently if you take them to food now, then they're all awkward and uncomfortable about it. Which I want to see, so I might be spending one of our things on them. Just another of the little cool things that this game has, little details and stuff. So cool. So cool, I tell you. That's the only word I know, apparently. Because I just said it like 4 times. Whoa! How did I get over here? This doesn't seem right. Oh, sweet! Mixed herb seeds. Alright, sports time. So we just did Mercy and Annie. Let's do Mercy and Dimitri, part B, not plus.
Mercedes, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but will you lend me a hand?
I'm sure the answer is always yes.
Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem.
He's just been walking around like that for like 3 months.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are...
like for like 3 months in his room.
Well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
I feel you. One time, I sewed up a hole that I had in my undergarments, and let me tell you, that did not fly well.
Goodness, you must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well, that is to say...
A little.
Would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. Oh, I owe you for this.
so serious about this, just like Sylvain's talking about.
I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen...
well,
it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
That would be me. Not Mercy, I would be the Dimitri here.
on your own, but how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
I'm so sorry, really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this,
I've never done that.
I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize. But you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
No, he just like walked around like this.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all.
All you need to do is get up to E rank, and then you get or E plus rank, and then you get a little proficiency skill.
Up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Yeah, although it's not always true.
To give in to
I don't think I'd get better at flying if I hurled myself off the top of my house over and over.
Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
But I appreciate Dimitri's gumption here.
I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
Yeah, that's like step -1, you'd think.
No, I meant another one.
It's okay, Dimitri. They're not super expensive, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I've bought a sewing needle before. Don't judge me. Ingrid and Annie, part final.
What's the matter, Annette? You look upset.
I'm just
for some reason.
So sorry, I had no idea.
I'm not sure I follow. Take a breath. What's going on?
Well, I was really curious about why you're not interested in things like makeup.
And then I realized that there was no reason to judge anyone on that, because that's ridiculous.
Some of our friends about it, and...
Oh, I see. I imagine they mentioned that my family was fairly poor, and they probably also mentioned that I lost my fiancé. Correct?
And that I tripped on my way over here this morning, and also that my life was terrible, and also that I've never learned how to eat chocolate correctly.
They did. I'm so sorry. It was thoughtless of me to try pushing those things on you.
It's perfectly fine, Annette. It's true, my family struggled financially. It wasn't easy growing up, but it taught me values I wouldn't have learned otherwise. And we weren't so poor that I consider myself deprived. I'm sure my family would have bought me makeup if I had wanted it, but it never mattered enough to me. Not then, and not now.
I like how she added that. Not now. Just don't misunderstand. I'm still not saying yes.
Never sought that stuff out?
Never.
Never.
Well, I acknowledge it can be fun. Fussing over my outward appearance isn't an instinct of mine. When I was younger, I'd usually be found covered in dirt, bugs in my hair, and a big smile on my face.
Didn't we all?
Things haven't changed too much since. Then, when my fiancé passed on, my priorities shifted even further. It reminded me of what's most important in life. Beyond that, It's hard to think of myself changing without him around to see it.
Oh.
Even if it's something trivial like how I present myself.
Well, I wouldn't want that to hold you back, but I mean, obviously, this is not your
it's okay to loosen up
thing.
and enjoy those things if I want. So, thank you.
Once again, if I want in bold text.
Me? Oh, I didn't do anything at all. Except pester.
Perish the thought.
More
You never
importantly,
pester.
Do you notice anything different about me today?
You just keep talking about sad things out of nowhere.
Yes. It's very subtle, but I could tell right away that you were using that makeup I gave you.
You could? Oh, that makes
Aw.
me happy. I was trying to apply it just how you showed me.
You did great. And it really suits you.
I think there's a lot I can learn from you, Annette. You've helped me embrace a lighter side of life I quite like.
It's my pleasure. Ooh, this is so great. Want to go shopping to celebrate?
No, she does not.
Shopping?
We already have stuff.
That sounds so overwhelming.
You gave me a whole kit. I can't have used it already.
I've been eyeing for a while now. I'm certain it will complement your pretty eyes. Just leave it to me, Ingrid.
Oh, dear.
I'll make you the most fabulous knight this world has ever seen.
Well, that does sound fun. I look forward to it.
Marvelous. I like how that doesn't. She doesn't just like it doesn't. They don't pull the whole like Cinderella. Now that she has makeup on, she's perfect. It's more just like Ingrid uses that as like a thing of she was able to, because she doesn't say, since my fiance died, I didn't think I would put on makeup. She said I haven't enjoyed the lighter sides of life like that. So what that is about is not just like her appearance, but it's about basically being able to move on enough to do something she enjoys, regardless of what it is, whether it's that or anything else. Which is a nice message. So I like that. I like that one, even though it's sort of one of the shorter and I guess simpler ones. It's very sweet. I guess Mercy's and hers will be sort of the same as well. Mercy and Ingrid, rather.
It's your turn to clean up the greenhouse, right?
Yes.
Please don't tell anyone.
Well, I went ahead and took care of it. I also cleaned up the warehouse.
So you don't have to do any work. Just don't tell anyone.
I just wanted to help you out. So that's... Okay, fine. I'm bribing you. So you'll forget.
Please forget about me singing too. That was the worst thing I've ever done.
Me say it before in the greenhouse. I want you to forget what you saw and heard. If you agree to forget about it, I'll take your shift in the stables. Do we have a deal?
Doubt.
No? But that's not okay. You have to forget about it right this moment.
I can't. It's permanently etched in my memory.
What's the point of me proposing a deal if you don't say yes?
A mountain of sweets, as well as steaks and cakes. Stacks of them, apparently.
You're just
Also
breaking it
intrigued
down
by
line by
those
line.
Swamp beastie songs you mentioned.
Oh no, you're gonna have to sing we're gonna have to sing those too, Annette.
And I've been meaning to ask about the move that went along with crumbs and yums. Was that fencing footwork?
It was the waltz.
Oh, stop it, Felix! You're a villain.
I'm scared. You're a villain.
You think you're so funny? Keeping a straight face while mocking my singing and dancing? Well, you have to forget about it.
Oh my god.
Please. What if I make you a nice steak dinner?
There has to be stacks of steaks,
You like steak,
cakes
don't
too.
you, Felix? It'll be yummy.
This isn't about steak. I just...
Fine. Be stubborn. Tell the whole world for all I care. I'll just learn to live with the funny looks I'll get from everyone.
I think you'll inspire more with all the
So I'll
shouting.
say,
But
there goes that Annette, the girl with the funny ideas about food. You're just the
I hope
evilest of
they
villains,
never say
Felix.
that.
I'll hate you forever and ever.
I was just trying to be nice. Funny ideas about food. Even the bullies in her head are ridiculous.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
really don't understand that girl.
Oh man. I understand why everyone loves that. It's so good. It's so good. I'm glad everyone loves that is probably how I should phrase that.
Professor.
Hi! Right, so that's all the sports we've got out of the way, which is I was looking for sauvegarde, or however you pronounce that word in French. Sauvegarde, I guess. It's not a word I use commonly if I ever speak French, which I never do. We've got all the supports out of the way, so I say we get those activities going, and any other store management we wanted to do before we head on to the battles. Since we did all the talking last time, I was kind of expecting we'd have battles done, like kind of taken care of this time, but don't seem like it'll be the case. Let me just check how many of the people who can teach me stuff are actually here. That is, teach me the stuff I want to know. So we've got Gilbert. Oh, I guess I already learned from him. That was one of the points I took. Alois. Oh, wait, really? Oh, no, right. I had 5 points. So I learned axes from both of them. Manuela's not around, so I can't learn the stuff from her. Is Sedith? He's not doing anything. He's in a state. All right, so let me just fast travel to the same place that I'm already standing, and I guess we should do a cooking for everyone and then a meal with friends. Hunting festival day. Ooh, Annie and Mercy aren't the hypest about that. Okay, so this is only good for second. We can have more of this. Okay, let's have a look at the thing though. Oh, sweet bun trio. Oh, and Annie like this. Annie and Mercy like this too. Pheasant roast with berry sauce. Wow. Well roasted food and pheasant drizzled with a berry reduction sauce. Peach sorbet. What's with these ones? Why do they have a higher thing? Is it because they're served with the special this month, I guess, or this week more like? Vegetable pasta salad. Ooh, cabbage and onion. Cabbage and pasta? I've never heard of that, but that sounds good. Ooh, that looks yummy. Onion gratin soup. Onion stewed with white trout and baked with a layer of cheese on top. We want. We'll do one of these and then one of the cook for everyone's, and then I don't know what we'll do for our last one.
It's, really tasty. Yeah. Please, help yourself.
Oh, man. Oh, that was super awkward. Ooh, God. Oh, you get professor level for doing that. Cool. It's also super... Oh, we have another one with me and Mercy. Oh, interesting. That was what I just got there. It's kind of messed up when you consider that so they're at B rank now, right? They only get to A rank after the time skip. So they just have this awkwardness hanging over them for 5 years. Oh, bugger. Well, we better do that other thing, but I guess I'll go cooking with someone else for... Oh, to do my best friend. Do you want to get more health, more dex, more speed, more defense? Oh, yeah, and we got new recipes, I think, for going professor level up. Treasure fruit nectar, Xanado, ooh, magic and res, dex, speed, and defense. Well, these are real rare ingredients for just a 3+1s. Health and strength +1. I mean, that's kind of weak for the health, and you can probably find the Wolverine more easily. Nirvana cake, Nord salat, charming soup. Yeah, let's just do, okay, well, we do, defense, speed, or maybe we do dex. Sure, let's do some dex. Queenfish saute, bump our dex. That way Dedu will be getting crits off the wall. I'm sorry that I skipped your words. Yes, all right. Oh, we get professor level for that too. Man, we get professor level for damn near everything, don't we? All right, now I've got one with Dedu as well. Man, I've just do one thing, get a support, walk over here, get a support. Sweet. Well, I should just think about what we want to do for our last point. Maybe we could do a training battle? What is the tournament? Oh, it's an axe tournament. Oh, we should definitely do that. Okay, I'll do the sports. No, I'll do this right now. All right, I reckon we do Annie with the axes, right? What's her strength? Because she doesn't get to use any combat arts here, so it'll just be her raw strength. It's 12, so she probably will be able to damage everybody with an attack of 18. I reckon so. Even if it's not tons and tons, but she's very defensive, so it should go very, very well. I mean, we'd probably be better off doing someone with like really high damage output, but you know what? I want to see this, so we're doing it. Oh yeah, she can. Oh, she's even getting double hits with her armor on and everything. This is like the first time we've seen her in armor, isn't it? You mean nothing to the Annie.
That worked out.
Thou hath been struck down. Oh, it looks so cool with the default shield too. If you equip a different shield, then the huge shield in her hand gets swapped out for that one, and it looks kind of lame. All right, I'm skipping this. We don't need to watch that. That's a sad joke right there. And what about this? Okay, she's no longer getting double hits, but she's still racing ahead in the damage department, so I'll skip that one too. This person's gonna have a bit more damage, so maybe I heal before this one because this is the second last person. So I'll heal up here. They have a poor chance to hit as well. We did it! Alright, now if we heal again, we should be able to handle the last one as well. I believe these are the finals. Yes, we got our health up to max. Let us do... Oh, wait, they have more damage than us. No, wait, this could be bad. I don't like... At least I go first. Okay, yeah, we can... As long as we don't miss this last one. Yes, Annie, go for it. Yahoo! Life is perfect today. And what do we get? We get a nice Steel Axe Plus for that, which we're probably not going to use. Marvelous. We got more Professor Bumps for that too. Sweet. Professor Bumps. Do you have a Steel Axe Plus? Yes, you do. Well, guess what? Now you've got one that's slightly less broken. All right, let's go take down those new supports that we just got, which are Dedu and Mercedes. And they're probably going to be very fun, and they're not going to depress us at all, because I don't need any more of that today. Hello. Mercy! How are things?
You there, youngster.
You're not Mercedes.
Won't you listen to this old man's troubles?
Sure thing.
I was born and raised right here in this town.
Of Garrick Mock? Man.
I spent my whole life here.
That's
my
nice.
My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Is that right?
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours?
They are now. I don't know him.
Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other.
Why?
Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady.
Isn't she?
I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
Mercy just like, I got it, levitates him with magic.
Oh, terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance?
I'm sure between the two of us with our massive strength scores, we can carry him.
Happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
Wow, he's very excited
We'll
about
need
going
your
to pray.
help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm.
We can do it.
Splendid
Oh wow,
work,
we did it.
Professor.
Wow.
It
Man,
really
we
seems
just
like
like
we
yeeted
need
that
your
man over the
assistance.
thing. That was so fast. We did a good deed.
Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day.
It does. My day feels sufficiently brightened.
You're giving me a strange look.
My face is always like this. How did you know something was bothering him?
Oh, how should I put this?
Telekinesis.
I suppose it's just second nature to me.
What do you mean? She means that she likes helping people and is very good at detecting when people need to help.
I can
Need help.
usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back
Superpower.
there, I could tell
Empath.
that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good
Yeah,
amount of my
you saw that I
life
was
living
freaking
in
out having
church.
to talk for that amount of time.
Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things?
Could be, could be. Living in the church.
Did I not mention that before?
I guess not to
spent
me,
nearly
technically.
10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus.
Gosh, that's a
Many
long time
came to us
considering you're
with
only
their
like 23.
troubles. In my own time of need,
Well, I say that
I
I'm
once
younger than
ran
her,
to
but
the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor?
always.
It's about a dream of mine.
I'd love to hear it. What is your dream? This is like Byleth's
I'd like to work in
bottom
the
line
church
of
one
everyone's
day.
supports. I want to know what
I
your
wanna be like
ultimate
the priest
objective
who
is.
helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic
We only got 2
dream.
sentences into it. Please don't stop.
Forget I said anything.
Oh, okay,
If I were
if you want.
someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's
Oh.
a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be.
Disagree.
After all,
Where's the disagree
only the
button?
goddess can decide our fates.
That's also not quite true. All she can do is guide you. Plus, she's dead.
Hey,
Hey, to do. Are we gonna have a fun chat or a less fun chat? Last time was a rather funny chat, if not exactly fun for either of the people involved. How are things?
Here you are again.
I came to check on the flowers.
I see. The flowers you helped to water are in bloom now.
Yay!
Have a look.
Aren't they lovely? All of them, all of the flowers that are here. I'm sure one of them are the ones that we
My sister
helped.
was fond of this one in particular.
Oh. I didn't know you had a sister.
It never came up.
No, I guess
Dusker
not.
is a dead land. Its flowers were all trampled under the boots of soldiers. But
Except for these
seeing
ones,
this
I suppose.
blossom brings back memories.
Oh, man, you're not happy ones by the state of your face.
I do not know why I am telling you all of this.
I want to hear anything you want to say. I'd like to hear more.
There is little to tell.
Okay, well then
But
I'll
if
hear a
you are
little.
from Fodland, you must know what became of the people of Dusker.
I understand
The
that.
people who betrayed their allies from Fargus. The ones who were punished for regicide. The Dusker are shunned for their crimes. Even now. It would be in your interest not to spend any more time around me than necessary.
Well, maybe I don't care about my interest. Maybe I don't invest wisely. Wait. I got confused in a minute there in that sentence. Just forget I said all of that. Dimitri doesn't shun you. I don't care what other people think. I'll spend my time however I like. I guess this is the best one. This is like kind of, and this is like, we don't have to talk about Dimitri at every second of every day. And this is still like, I don't want to like go against his wishes, but like, to be clear, it's because I don't want to go against your wishes, not their wishes. To hell with their wishes. I don't care what other people think.
You may think little of it now, but your reputation will eventually suffer.
To hell with it.
But, to be completely candid, it pleases me to be able to speak with you like this.
Yes, me too.
If you truly do not mind, I would be glad to receive more visits from you in the future.
You will have so many visits, not in a weird way, but you will have visits, my friend. Wow, we didn't actually. I mean, we talked deep there, but not for very long. But I guess that's sort of how those conversations usually go, because it's to do. He doesn't. If he holds a conversation for more than 30 seconds, I think he probably catches fire. All right, well, with all the activities done, all the support's finally done, I think it's probably time to head to battle, isn't it? Let me just see if there's I've got a bit of money. Let's check everyone's equipment status. I think we're all mostly doing pretty well here, which is to say I probably don't. Oh yeah, we've got the Lance of Ruin now. How dope is that? And so anyone with a crest can wield that without draining health. It's just that the person who has the matching crest gets to use the superpower. Specifically for him, a Ruined Sky, which is where? Does that show that anywhere here? Probably, but I'm missing it. Just like I missed priorly that my professor level is shown on my bio screen. Oh yeah, well I guess it should be down here or whatever, right? Anyhow, everyone seems appropriately geared up, so I don't need to go doing more smithing stuff. Let me just see how many stones we have in the storing. Okay, we probably want to buy more because if I won't be able to come back here in between if I'm just gonna do 2 battles in a row. So let's buy like that many. Right, motivation. Let's get everyone's motivation up to max before we head out, shall we? Starting with Dimitri. Where is Dimitri? Oh my god, everyone's hanging around the Officers Academy. Why don't I just give you 2 owl feathers because I reckon that's the easiest thing. Actually, you might not mind horseback riding, would you? I guess.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you double like horseback riding. Sweet. That made that easier. How are you doing motivation wise? All right, I just had to support with you, so you're probably max, right? Great. Felix, where is my boy? He's still hiding in here? No, wait. That's not right. Where Felix? Where is the boy? Oh, the boy is here. But like where roughly here? Oh, behind me. Hello. Wait, what? Hello. Oh man, we don't have any of those any like whetstones or anything. Okay, I'll start with the owl feather. You got it. A violet, 2. I don't know if there are any flowers that he doubly likes. All right, there you go, flowers. Even Felix likes flowers. I appreciate that. Ash, Sylvain, and Ingrid. Ash, of the 3 of them, do any of them like super like sweets? I mean, Ingrid likes food, so maybe that. Ash doesn't mind sweets. Let me go try the sweets on Ingrid, see if that works. It's possible she just double likes all the food items. Here?
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very
Well,
much.
and a pitcher plant to round that out. It looks like we're gonna need a few more gifts, and I can't do anything more with the greenhouse, so I'm gonna have to buy them. This is not the right way to the market. Let's just teleport there, because it's probably faster than running at this point. Yay. Okay. Fishing float, gemstone beads. Ooh, wait, who do we have left? Sylvain and Ash. Okay, cool. Stuff that Sylvain and Ash would like. None of this really strikes me as super Sylvain and Ash. Oh, well, Sylvain probably likes board games, but that one's expensive as balls.
Hey, welcome.
Hi. I feel like Ash probably wants a plushie. Legends of... Oh, okay, well, he also wants this, though. Which of them had less motivation? It was Sylvain. Okay, so I want... He probably doesn't mind horseback riding, but let me buy, like, a bunch of the smaller ones.
You have a good eye.
Let me just buy all the smaller ones, in fact. And then one of these. Maybe Sylvain wouldn't mind to be a bit of fashionable. Oh right, Ash also likes gardening and stuff. Okay, so I can use the watering can on him. I should have thought of that earlier. I was like, the only one who likes watering is to like plants. Ash, my love, Ash, my darling, Ash, my friend. I have a thing for you. It's a watering can. I don't know why you would want multiple, because I'm almost positive you almost have one, but watering can.
Oh, thank you.
You got it. Oh, wait, really? Wow, I thought that would have been a double for sure. Okay, well, I won't use this then, because this is a double. Where's that plush toy I bought? I didn't end up buying the plush. I could have sworn I just bought it. Why don't you have some smoked meat?
Thank you.
You got it, buddy. Where is Sylvain? Last boy is not motivated improperly. He must be more motivated. This cannot stand. I need you to want magic. Oh, he's also, like, right beside me, and I just never know where he is. Sorry that Ingrid hit you in the back of the head. Dapper handkerchief.
Oh.
Yay!
You really have this?
He liked it lots. A sweet.
Thanks so much.
You got it. And then have some flowers.
No, I really can't.
Oh, I would have thought him of all people. Would you like a book?
Thanks so much.
Okay. Ha! Chivalry, I guess, like he got a bit there. Great. Just the last legs of my money. Hang on, let me just very briefly go and sell some, like, cabbages and stuff, so I don't, like, go ruin this next thing and not be able to buff up my gear at all in any way. All right, we don't need all this. We just, like, maximum of 5 of each things, I'm sure, is all that'll be, like, mostly necessary. Umbral steel. Wowza. Smithing material steeped in the power of darkness. That's for your heroes relics, mostly, I believe, so we don't want to sell that. All right, and also, let's sell that old steel axe that we're not using anymore. Oh, and I can give people these perm buffs too. That'll do for the moment.
Come back soon.
You got it. Okay, I'll still hang on to the health ones, I think, but for the strength one, we probably want that for Mercy, don't we? But do we want to wait till do we want to try classing her up into Brigand first, because maybe that'll give her a strength buff, and then we can add them after. So let's not do that just for the moment. But I think we've got everything down. Let me just verify 1,000,000 times that I've got stuff planted in the greenhouse, because I will not have a repeat of that time that we didn't. Great. These were planted today. Amazing. Onward! Oh, there's a holiday today. Oh, there's more food! Hell yeah! With whom? Ah, these two.
This looks delicious.
It does!
Let's eat.
What, it's like, do we get a whole chicken each, or was that not chicken?
But nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
It's good stuff, it looks like, whatever it is. Yum. Ooh, professor level, yay. Onward we go. Oh, that means we don't get to teach that time.
For the two of us, this will be no challenge at all.
Ah.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
Look at you two having positive work
How do you
attitudes.
like that?
Ah, and you're gonna be getting perfect all the time now. Oh, we got more money and smithing stones for that. Okay, so I didn't need to worry. Okay, at least I didn't get to teach them, but they still taught each other.
I've improved.
Oh, he learned fire. That was cool. And she got raised into the proficiency 3. They still got to teach it themselves, which is good. Okay, certifications. This is what I want. Do we have seals for this still? Nope. All right, so for me, we still want to do brigand, so I need more axe. Dimitri, we already got him archer. We already got him into thief. Felix, what do I have him equipped as there? Oh, I have him as mage. So, okay, this is dark mage, right. I was like, what? It looks like we haven't done mage yet. Oh, Ashen Priest, we haven't done that, and we should. Did he get to max with monk yet? No, I guess that would be the little star, right? If he had. Actually, I can check it if I just do this. No, but he's very close. Okay, so I'll class him up, but I won't spec him into that class just yet. Oh, Mercy's already a brigand. I see. Okay, so we can give her the stat buff. You're already that. You haven't been mage yet, and you're still wanting this in monk. So I'll class you up, but I won't change you just yet. Okay, so I need to buy how many seals then? Okay, they're out of stock. Curses! I forget what puts them into stock again. Or does it not go up until your professional level goes up or something like that? Man, I forgot how much of a handicap that was. Bugger. Well, it's fine. We can build these for a little while longer still. All right, I'm gonna decide about the health things now, though. I think I want to give them to Annie at this point. I'll give both of them to her. Boing and boing. Good. Oh, actually, since Mercy is already up a thing, I'll give the strength thing to her as well. Doink. And I'll give you that vulnerary back. Very well, then we'll go to battle next time on Fire Emblem Three Houses, because regrettably we are all out of time because I spent a lot of time faffing and changing the language to French. But also the supports and stuff, we had other business to take care of around the academy. It sucks that you basically have to skip Dorothea's birthday if you want to go into the thing on this day. I still don't really know if anything bad happens if you just don't find out where the thing is and just let it skip past this day. I mean, maybe it doesn't let you, but I was pretty sure it did. It sucks how many characters' birthdays get skipped in this game for stuff like this, or have like happen on like terrible things. Like, doesn't Ignaz's birthday happen on the mock battle of the Eagle and Lion or something like that? Who has the most unfortunately timed birthday in this game? Because I'm pretty sure I would go with Ignaz in the battle of the Eagle and Lion, because that's like the tensest thing they have to do in the entire school here. Well, I mean, it should be. I mean, there's also stuff like this, but I think it's Ignaz on there. Whoever has it on the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Next video is going to be some more Omori, and after which there'll be even more Fire Emblem Three Houses, so look out for those two things. And with that, I thank you very much for coming around. Elmo's going to be out of here now. Hopefully, I'll see you around. Peace. This ruin was... Professor. What? If you have any questions, I'll take them after the lecture. Bomb turned on. I said if you have questions, I'll take them later. What? Flip the switch. Don't try to put the blame on...